Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, and 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello once again, Shaker Heights ice hockey fans, and welcome back to the OBM Arena here in Strongsville, Ohio. Today the Red Raiders continue their quest for Great Lakes Hockey League glory against their greatest rival, the number 1 seeded Preppers of University School. But how did we get here? Well, the Preppers, along with 2nd and 3rd seeded Padua Franciscan and Gilmore Academy, were set to face off in the round of 4 after the regular season concluded. However, as it is only a league of 5 teams, the last 2 remaining, your 4th-seeded Shaker Heights Red Raiders and the 5th-seeded Warriors of Walsh Jesuit High School went head-to-head in the play-in game, the winner advancing to play the best in the league. It was an even game throughout the night against Walsh Jesuit, but it was also a defensive battle. After a scoreless first period, the second frame introduced scoring when Ryan Kirscher struck for the Warriors. Isaac Miller was the man to counter for the Red Raiders, and the third period was once again scoreless, bringing us to overtime. It was a 1-1 score. Now, you would assume many of the Shaker squad were getting some flashbacks to last year's Cleveland Cup, as last year's Red Raider run for the trophy ended in the first round, when they lost 5-4 in a second OT period. The good thing for the men in red and white, any worry was quickly off their minds as the celebrations began. Gavin Richards entered into the zone with Sammy Gerber entering in right to his left. Richards, looking for the centering feed, sent it Gerber's way, but he was bumped off the puck. However, picking it up right behind him, our beloved senior captain Jack Camp. Moving into the slot, he took the shot, and a beauty it was, flying its way behind the goalie, between the pipes, into the top left corner of the net. Your Red Raiders won it 2-1, only 29 seconds into overtime, and now are here in the round of 4. But celebration aside, Shaker Heights faces arguably its toughest test of the whole season, facing off against 4th ranked in the state of Ohio, University School. These two schools have already met twice as a part of the GLHL regular season. The Preppers were winners of both contests, winning 3-1 in their own barn, then continuing their streak with a 4-1 victory at Thornton Park, Shaker Heights. They'll be looking for their 3rd of the year. Something I also wanted to note was in both contests against the Preppers, a Red Raider was injured and unable to return to the game. In the first game, Ryan Lenahan suffered a separated shoulder, and in the last game against US, Emmett Lazar got a concussion off of a hit in the defensive zone. Now, luckily, both players have since returned from injury, hopefully sparking a sense of revenge. But regardless, these injuries occurred due to the Preppers' physicality out on the ice. Last game at home against US, it didn't feel like too much aggression was shown through the body of the Red Raiders. This is something we would assume the Raiders have reflected on and understand they must lay the body. Now that should conclude tonight's intro for this Great Lakes Hockey League semifinal game. Winner goes on to face either Padua Franciscan or Gilmore Academy. That game taking place here at OBM Arena around 8. But we are here for your Red Raiders of Shaker Heights up against the dangerous University School Preppers. This rivalry is one we will always keep our eye on, and I'm sure these students on both sides weren't too focused in class today, as they knew tonight is the night. Von Ullum is, of course, back, honored to be calling the play-by-play here for the semifinal. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. Both teams getting in their final warm-ups. The Red Raiders now circling around their net, talking things over before we get into this big rivalry matchup. Now the horn sounds, and we will send it down to ice level for player introductions.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to OBM Arena and the Great Lakes Hockey League Championship Tournament. In today's game, the Preppers of University High School face off against the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights High School. Let's meet the starters. First for Shaker. In goal, number 1, Cooper Mears. On the bench, number 11, Captain Noah Greenberg. On the bench, number 17, Quentin Garnett. At wing, number 5, Captain Sam Gerber. At wing, number 25, Gavin Richards. At center, number 6, Captain Jack Kemp. The rest of the Shaker Heights Varsity hockey team. Red Raiders are coached by Mr. Matt Buckley. And now let's meet the starters for University School Preppers. In goal, number 30, Noah Caballero. On the bench, number 22, Luke Brandon. On the bench, number 5, alternate captain, Will Genevieve. At the wing, number 12, alternate captain, Samante Martin. At wing, number 10, Luca Garofolo. At center, number 7, Captain Kellen McGarry. The rest of the University School Varsity hockey team. The Preppers are good for Eddie Doe. Before we get on to the game, we have some league business to take care of. The Great Lakes Hockey League regular season champions. Congratulations to the 2023 regular season division champs, Gilmore Academy, Padawan Francis High School, and University School. Here is the trophy of league commissioner, Kevin Lee. Lakes Hockey League, all academic players, University School, senior Nick Abbott with a 4.0 grade point average. From Shaker Heights, senior Luke Brandon with a 4.0 grade point average. All league Great Lakes Hockey League second team. From University School, senior Kellen McGarry. From University School, senior Sam Wade. Congratulations to all of the recipients. On board from University School, Junior Noam Caballero. Goes with this average at 1.4. Saves a percentage of 93%.
Drunk dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, the land of the free is only sustained by our patriotic victims. Please stand in a show of respect for our flag and join in singing our national anthem. Officially for today's game, our lines are Mr. Dixie Cormack. Our referees are Mr. Ed Vanellecki.
Nation, we are set for some ice hockey here in Strongsville. Shaker looking for their first win against the Preppers this season. Can they get it? Well, that's what we're here to find out. Cooper Mears back between the pipes. He's been performing rather well of late. We'll see if that continues against the fourth-ranked team in the state of Ohio. Won't be an easy task. The Red Raiders in their all-red look. They're technically the away team as they are fourth seeded. And US is seeded number 1. And the number 1 seeded team is in their white and maroon look. So a lot of red out here on the ice. It just depends what shade of red you are rooting for. 15 minutes up on the clock, symbolizing the start of the first period. Our first line of offense out now. Jack Camp in at center, taking the face off, and quickly Shaker might have a strike. Gavin Richards off the draw, sends it in. We are underway. Number 10 skating it out of the U.S. zone. He'll pass it up. A completely missed pass to number 12. It was right through his skates. The Shaker back with it the other way. Up to Camp. It's off of his stick and back into that Prepper zone. Can they get it out? Not yet. It's Jack Camp sticking with it. Sammy Gerber's going to pick him up in that corner to the right of the keeper. Gerber's with it. Bumped off the play. U.S. is going to be able to clear it here. Back to Garnett. It's offsides. He'll dump it in. First line of offense going off, getting some changes. That second line is going to be Lenahan, Brown, and Miller. Miller was talking to me today, and he was describing that he is very eager for a goal here against their rival. But for the moment, it's U.S. the other way. It's number 15 moving it up. Not able to make an efficient play on it. Emmett Lazar, who was injured the last time these two teams played. He's keeping it away from number 21. Lazar needs to move this forward. He's backed into a corner now. Over to co-defenseman Jolly. Jolly is going to be able to pass this up to Josh Brown, and it will escape the zone. Miller with speed, the man to track it down in the U.S. zone. He's up against number 11 of U.S. Bit of pushing and shoving in the corner. Sent back into the Prepper zone. In the corner to the left of the Prepper keeper. Shot made by Miller. It'll go wide. And the Raiders can't keep it in. Both Schneider and Greenberg hustling to the puck. Just not able to keep it inside the blue line. 13-10 left to go in period number 1. Our third line of offense is Schneider, is Skilkin, and now just hopping on Drew English. As sophomore Joey Moore, off of a hit in the Walsh game on Tuesday, he is now suffering a concussion. And I don't think he'll be back tonight. And if Shaker advances tomorrow as well, tough loss for the Red Raider squad. Here, icing is waved off. Cooper Mears needing to get it back in his crease. That one almost a costly pass around the boards. But back in the prepper zone it goes. Some changes being made. The first line of offense going to be back out now. The defensive line, Lazar and Jolly. Trying to center this one to Richards. Not able to pick it up, nor is Jolly, so Shaker's going to take this one back to their own zone. It's Jack Camp off the boards, looking to get it to Gerber. Not able to pick it up. Camp rushing in, also not able to pick it up. It's along the boards in the neutral zone. And eventually it comes out of the battle along the boards to Gavin Richards. Shot made right before he enters inside of the blue line, and it's an easy save for number 30 in between the pipes for US. That's Noah Caballero, the junior goaltender. And here, they'll clear it out. Lazar picks it up. He'll wait for Kemp to get back on side, and he does just that, immediately turned over. However, as Shaker enters in, turned right back over to Shaker, so back and forth in the name of puck possession. Here, good play by Sammy Gerber, keeping it inside of the zone. Gavin Richards backing him up as well. Here, centering pass to Richards. It just tipped off his stick, but right to the goalie it goes. Save will be made by Caballero. Second line of offense now out. Ryan Lenahan, the sophomore, taking the draw. He'll win it, getting it to Miller. Shot blocked. Battle along the boards. Miller's going to come out with it, trying to drop it off for Lenahan. Lenahan can't stick with it, nor can Josh Brown, who swoops in to try and save the day. Not able to. It's US on the rush. Good play by Garnett to slow them down. And yet again, another battle along the boards. Ooh, to number 15. Not able to make the play. Good play by Garnett yet again. There, save made by Mears. Looking for a rebound. It's right at Cooper Mears' stomach. He will hold on to it for an upcoming face-off. 11:05 left to go in the first period of action. We're still scoreless. And there, ooh, dangerous opportunity off the draw. Pass right to number 15. He pulled the trigger, but it is not on net. And, well, you can't score if the shot isn't on net. Josh Brown trying to clear. The preppers say no thank you. Looking to center to the slot for 15. Number 21, the man with the puck. Bumped off the play. He'll get it to the point for 16. Looking for a rebound. No one's there. Number 15 cannot make the play on it. And out here, a bit of a late hitting attempt from Isaac Miller. Won't be able to really finish his check, but regardless, it'll be number 15 headed to the box for the University School Preppers. That's Luke Palmer, the junior forward. And with that, the Red Raiders gonna get their first look on the power play. There's Jack Camp sliding into the face-off dot, but it'll be the Preppers coming away with it and immediately sending this one down the ice. 10:30 left to go in period number 1. Garnett skating it out of his own zone, perhaps maybe looking to go coast to coast. But it'll be Gerber sending it in. Can US send it right out? No, they cannot. Hits right off of Jack Camp. Not to Isaac Miller, and he'll bury it. And oh my goodness. Isaac Miller getting the first goal of the game. .13 left to go in period number 1. There you go. Isaac Miller with a snipe in that top right corner. Shaker is on top of this one. It's a score of 1-0. So we're back to 5-on-5. US looking to strike back. That's offsides if I've ever seen it. Faceoff will be right outside the Red Raider blue line. Faceoff between the referee's legs, and it looks like Shaker's going to dump this one down the ice. Icing's waved off. Or excuse me, they did blow the whistle.
Let's go, Shaker! Let's go, Shaker!
After the icing, a delayed icing call. Face off. Back in the Red Raider zone. Jolly trying to send this one around the boards. Josh Brown tripped up, no call. And the Shaker fans not too happy about that one. From here, it definitely looked like a tripping. I'm not going to lie. Along the boards, taken by Isaac Miller. Looking for another shot. That one's right at the stomach of Caballero. And I'm still a little confused as to why that wasn't a tripping. 9:18 left to go in the first period of action. Your Red Raiders are on top of this one. It's a 1-0 game. Faceoff is in the prepper zone. Gavin Richards taking the draw. To his left, it's Camp. To his right, it's Sammy Gerber. Faceoff won by the preppers. Can they clear it out? Off the backhand, trying to get it to 21. Sammy Gerber is right there to pick it up. Behind the net he goes, still on the backhand. Moves to forehand, looking to Garnett along the boards. In the corner to the left of the keeper. Move to that corner to the right of the keeper. Now it's with Gerber. Back behind the net into the other corner. Garnett looking for a centering pass. A prepper right in the passing lane. Now it's number 21 on a 2-on-1 opportunity. He'll pull the trigger. Save is made. I believe that just got a bit of his blocker. Might have been too elevated anyway. Now Greenberg. Up to Gerber. Gerber finds Richards. Richards entering into the zone. Now looking to center to Camp. And he's in a bit of double coverage. Picked up by Schneider. Immediately pickpocketed. US the other way. Number 21 trying to work around Kalergis. Not able to do that to perfection. Trying to center it. Jolly. Able to kick that one away from danger. Picked up before it exits the zone. Number 19 with the shot. Kick saved by Cooper Mears. Just under 8 minutes left to go in period number 1. Jolly trying to clear it out with the help of Skilkin. Now Kalergis trying to help this one just get outside of the blue line. Nothing doing so far. US still keeping it inside of the zone. In the corner to the left of Mears. Now there, a hit laid down on Oscar Schneider. Here, shot made on Mears. Looking for a rebound. Not sure if that was Jolly or Skilkin, but someone's stick just poked that one away from any prepper looking for a rebound chance. Shaker really just needing to clear it out, and Jolly off the backhand will do just that. And the Red Raiders are most definitely going to take that icing. Their second line of offense will come out now. Their defense, Greenberg and Lazar. Lazar off the backhand, getting it to Brown. Brown off the backhand, trying to clear. Shaker really struggling to get it outside of their zone. 7 minutes left to go in the first. Shaker's on top of this one. It's a one-goal game. Isaac Miller, the only man to strike for the men in red. Brown taking this draw. He'll kick it right to a prepper. He'll take the shot. It'll go wide. Kept it at the point by 4, but a little bit of stick mishandling, and it'll exit the zone on his own doing. Lazar off the boards to Miller. Miller up to Lenahan. Lenahan sending it into the prepper zone. Josh Brown tracking it down, but with the Preppers' defense, they'll clear right back to the neutral zone. Noam Greenberg there. Lazar back to Greenberg. Brown looking for either Lenahan or Miller. Not sure if he knew a forward was there. Now here it's Miller in the prepper zone. Shaker looking to double their lead to 2. Let's see if they can get the puck possession outside of this scrum, and they will. But immediately it's poked out by number 7. Garnett unable to keep it inside of the line. Now here it's with Quentin Garnett on the rush. Shot made, it'll go wide right. Camp keeping it in. There, a hit laid down on Garnett. And they're going to call that a penalty on Quentin Garnett.
That's a softball. That's crap.
And with that controversial call, may I call it, Quentin Garnett in the box for 2. The killer's out here. It's Richards. It's Camp on defense. Jolly and Greenberg. 5:40 left to go in period number 1. For now, a minute 45 left to go on Garnett's penalty. Shaker trying to clear. It's Jolly up against the other number 7 on the ice of the Preppers. Off the glass. Can he clear it? Not yet. Now Greenberg bumping number 12 off the puck. But as the Prepper flies in along the boards to join him. Here, shot made all the way back at the point. Looking for a tip out in front. Not able to get one. At the blue line. For number 5. Shot made. It'll hit the stick of Richards. And if number 15 pulled the trigger at just the right time, it would have ended up in the back of the net. He's not able to do that. Now back at the blue line for 5. To 15. Shot made. It'll go wide. Cooper Mears doing a good job of keeping his eye on the puck. Here, shot made. Richards blocking the shot. And now Greenberg, the man to clear it out. 4:30 left to go in period number 1. Shaker's still on top of this one. It's a 1-0 game. Jolly is going to be the one to clear this one down. Sammy Gerber bumping the man off the puck. Behind the net. It's with number 4 of US. Now, he'll leave it for number 11. He'll skate it down. He's up against Josh Brown. He will skate around Brown. Immediately picked off by Sammy Gerber in the neutral zone. He'll pull the trigger, and that shot will not be on net. Up into the glass it goes. US the other way. Number 11 looking for a shot. That one will go wide. Garnett out of the box. He'll join the play. Back in the Prepper zone. 3:45 left to go in period number 1. To Miller. Miller to Gerber. Gerber looking back to Isaac Miller. He's the 1-goal scorer in this one. There, Garnett taken down along the boards. Shot made as US enters inside of the blue line. Easy save by Mears. Now Greenberg off the boards, looking to get it to Lenahan. It's way out of his reach. Shaker just looking to clear it outside of their zone. Isaac Miller picking that up behind the net. Off the glass, now along the boards. And outside of the zone it goes. Icing is the call. Face-off will be in the Red Raiders zone. 3:04 left to go in the first period of action. So fans of both sides of the puck a little frustrated already with the men in the stripes. The referee, never exactly your best friend in the name of sports. Here it's Josh Brown. Sending it in along the boards. Drew English, the man tracking it down. He's pinned up along the boards. Josh Brown joining the play. And US skates out with it. Here's a breakaway chance for number 15. Jolly trying to get there with speed. He'll break up the play. What a great play by Isaiah Jolly. That clearing attempt goes off of English. Outside of the zone it goes. What a phenomenal play by the big defender. Now number 7 with a shot. Save made by Mears, and the Red Raider away supporters will go crazy. 2:17 left to go in period number 1. Shaker Heights is up in this one still. 1-0 is our score. Isaac Miller, the lone scorer. Face off one by the Preppers. Number 11 looking for a shot. Kick save. Shaker's going to clear it outside of their zone. Shaker looking for an offensive opportunity of their own. However, US been on the attack for what feels like a while here. Isaac Miller sending it down to Camp. Camp might have an opportunity. Gavin Richards is going to join him. And Jack Camp poke check into the corner it goes. Taken out by Camp. We'll get it to Isaac Miller at the point. Shot made, glove save. He'll hang on to this one. 11:45 left to go. We have got a great game for you so far. Granted, we're happy up here in the booth because your Red Raiders are up in a 1-0 score. US trying to clear it out. They're under pressure by the Red Raider forwards. Camp and Gerber up against 2 Preppers. To that left corner of Caballero, the keeper, in between the pipes for US. Here, take it out. Into Jack Camp. Almost a phenomenal play there. But here, another opportunity for the Preppers. Bumped off the play, Noam Greenberg going to clear this one right back out, up to Sammy Gerber. Gerber flipping this one back into the Prepper zone. He's going to hop off for a change. Less than a minute left to go in this first frame. Number 5 entering in. Josh Brown can't poke it away. Here, shot made, and it's off the post. US is going to continue their attack. Here, another save made by Mears. Rebound chance, another save. Can Shaker clear it out? Yes, they can. This is most likely going to be icing. And that it is. 37.5 seconds left to go in the first frame. So far, a phenomenal period of ice hockey from your Red Raiders. All smiles up here in the booth. Face-off almost taken in by number 15, heading right to the net. Luckily, the Red Raider defense says no thank you, gets it right back to Mears. He'll throw the leather down on the ice. 32 seconds left to go in the first period. Face-off right where we had it, to the left of Cooper Mears. Around the boards to Isaac Miller. He tries to clear, unable to do so. To Jolly in that right corner of Cooper Mears. Jolly will get it out for Gavin Richards to take. Along the boards, back to Jolly. Shaker just needing to clear it out. Flipped along the glass. Shaker will be able to get this one back to the neutral zone. 21 picking it up, but before he can skate into the Red Raider zone, the clock will expire and we will leave the first 15 minutes of this one. It's a 1-2 score. Your Red Raiders. Isaac Miller, the second line forward, able to strike first in the game. And with that, your Red Raiders fans with not too much confidence after seeing the big loss at home. The devoted fans here in Strongsville, and they are enjoying themselves after the Isaac Miller snipe into that top right corner. So we will leave for first intermission. Our score, 1-0, your Red Raiders on top. And hello once again, Red Raider hockey fans. We are back for the second frame of 15 minutes here at OBM Arena in Strongsville. We've got the semifinals matchup of the GLHL Cleveland Cup. Your Red Raiders are on top in a score of 1-0 after Isaac Miller opened up the scoring with an absolute sniper of a shot as he entered inside of the blue line. So with that, Shaker's looking to double their lead. Though it is US looking to tie it. Lenahan looking for a shot. Lenahan keeping it in off of beautiful stick work, but unfortunately here, it'll be US getting it to escape the zone. But it is icing. 14:33 left to go in period number 2. Shaker on top. Josh Brown taking this draw to the right of Noah Caballero. Can they clear it out? No, Lenahan putting in some hustle in the O zone. Isaac Miller picking it up, trying a shot, not able to pull the trigger to perfection. Now Lazar off the backhand, getting it back to the neutral zone. Miller to Brown. Brown going to attempt to skate it behind the net. He'll lose the puck possession, however. Jolly keeping it inside the blue line. Sending it in deep, right to the prepper, Tendy. He will use the blocker and cover that one up. 14:03 left to go in the second. It's still 1-0. And looking at the stats, Shaker didn't exactly win the first period in the name of the stats. Of course, they're winning up on the scoreboard, but in shots on goal, it was 10-7 advantage University School, and it was 11-7 in the name of face-offs. Now on the power play, each team got their own crack at a power play. Shaker, the only team that can convert. I mean, Shaker has been too great on the power play this year, but there, the Red Raiders, they're going to take that goal and take a lead. They are looking for a huge upset in Strongsville against the 4th ranked in the state University School. Shaker definitely not expected to win this one. As I said in the first period, these Red Raider fans, the devoted fans, who drove 30 minutes out to watch their Shaker Heights Red Raiders play some good ice hockey. Here, Jack Camp with the steal in the O-zone. Shot made. Save made. Rebound given up. Gavin Richards not able to get there. Behind the net, Sammy Gerber on the rush to it now in the corner to the right of Noah Caballero. And now US will skate out with it. It's number 15. He had a breakaway opportunity, but Jolly with speed was able to get there first. Here it's Quentin Garnett moving it forward. Poke checked away from. Gavin Richards there to pick him up in the defensive zone. Now Greenberg up to Sammy Gerber. That's off his stick. He'll hop off for a change after that one. Now the offensive line, number 2, will be back out now. Brown, Miller, and Lenahan in the neutral zone. US struggling to keep it on their stick. Now Shaker the other way. Ryan Lenahan trying to get it back to a Red Raider, not able to do so. Now US will be able to clear back to the neutral zone. Jolly sending it right back in. Shot made all the way from outside of the blue line. Now number 2 with a shot outside of the blue line of his own as he enters into the Red Raider defensive zone. Now here, Brown, cross ice, back to Miller, the lone goal scorer of the contest. Now Lazar up to Miller, it's off his skate and into the US zone. He's beaten to it, number 21 up to 10. And all the way down the ice, this should be icing, and that it is. 11:54 left to go in period number 2. Shaker still on top. It's 1-0. Richards taking the face-off. Camp will be the one to collect it. Now skating behind the net off the backhand. Shot made. And with the stick, rebound given up by Caballero, but he will throw the leather down on the ice and we will get the face-off upcoming as the puck is covered up. Cam taking this face off once again. Won by the man in white and maroon. Can they skate it out? Yes, they can. And now number 12 on the attack. He's up against Garnett. Shot made, and oh my goodness, what a great save by Cooper Mears. All over that one. 11 and a half left to go in period number 2. And Cooper Mears is playing lights out this game. We'll see if that holds up. But obviously these away supporters are hoping that it does. Shakers winning shots and face-offs. 4-2 in the second period. We'll see if that continues as well. Josh Brown taking this face-off to the left of Mears. Here, shot made, it'll go wide. Josh Brown back to Garnett. Garnett trying to clear it off the glass, and he will. Miller with speed. If he can get there first, it's a great opportunity. He will. Off the backhand, it'll go wide. Great opportunity there for Shaker Heights. Not able to convert. Now Greenberg to Miller. Shot made. Pad save. It's still loose out in front. Miller looking for another chance, and now it'll escape the zone. Greenberg sending it back in. The Red Raiders touching back up outside the blue line. Now we're on sides. Off the glass, all the way down the ice. We'll get the hand raised, and now we will get the whistle. Icing is the call. 10:49 left to go in period number 2. What a great game of ice hockey here against these two rivals. Shaker Heights, for the moment, up 1-0 still after Isaac Miller struck first in the first period of action, but now we are here with 10:49 left to go in the second. Third line of offense out now. It's Skilkin, it's English, and it's Schneider. Here's an opportunity for U.S. It's a 2-on-2, however, working around English. And he'll lose the puck. It's right off of his stick. Skilkin looking up to Schneider. It's out of his reach and right to a prepper in the form of number 16. He'll drop it off to 14. 14 dumping it in. Skilkin trying to get there first. Now Lazar entering into the play as well. But the preppers are going to stick with it. Here, centering feed to no one. As number 2 falls down to the ice. Now Lazar moving it up with nothing but speed. Off the backhand, looking to center it. No one home. Back to Lazar in the corner. Shot made. Save made with a stick. Shaker has all the momentum at the moment. And U.S. sends this back down the ice. Icing waved off. Shaker's going to try and convert on the prepper changes. It's Greenberg. Bumped off the play. For the moment on offense, it's Richards, Schneider, and Kemp. Schneider still yet to hop off. Now here he will. Sammy Gerber in replacement. Here, centering feed. Picked it up. Cooper Mears with another spectacular save. Oh, my! Sammy Gerber looking for a shorthanded chance of his own. Not able to convert. He smacked it down on the ice. As the keeper was out of his crease, just not able to take a shot as he falls down to the ice and escapes the zone. Oh my God, it is hectic now here at OBM Arena. And Shaker's looking to clear their first offensive line out now. Here's shot made. Another save by Mears. Now he's going to lay on it, and we will get the whistle. Face-off is upcoming. And oh my goodness, we could all use a breather up here in the booth. Ooh-wee. We are enjoying some great ice hockey. And we hope it continues. Second line of offense now out. On defense, Jolly and Lazar. Actually, that first line of offense, a bit of a mix. It's Lenahan, it's Brown, and it's English. Lenahan into the face-off dot. Now shot made, save made. He's going to lay on this one yet again and get the whistle. 8:52 now left to go in the second. Isaac Miller and Noam Greenberg replacing Emmett Lazar and Jolly. So Miller is going to take his stance at the defensive position. Preppers are going to come out of the scrum, formed right off the draw. Now here it's up to English. English trying to get it up to Brown, not able to make that pass work, but Brown's going to fight for it himself in the neutral zone. Preppers back with it in their own zone. Brown sending it right back into the Prepper zone. 8:20 left to go in period number 2. Greenberg and Brown fighting for the puck possession. But the puck will escape the blue line on the U.S. side of center ice. Now here a long pass up to 21. He's under pressure by Lenahan. He will pick it right off. Trying to clear it out. And the Preppers are going to clear it out on their own doing. Or excuse me, maybe not. Apparently it was a Red Raider setting it down. And with that, icing's the call. 7:58 left to go in period number 2. Bit of an offensive line mix-up. We'll be seeing freshman Connor Mayhew's first appearance of this semifinal game or not. They're going to send Connor Mayhew off. They're going to go in full with that offensive first line. Sammy Gerber, Jack Camp, and Gavin Richards, of course. Taking the face-off, but won by the Preppers. Shot made. Glove saved by Cooper Mears. Mears having a phenomenal game. We're reaching the halfway point of this contest. Camp taking this face-off. 1, and now to Gavin Richards. Shaker with the rush. It's Richards, and it's Lazar. Richards just losing his footing, and the puck along with it. Behind the net, battle for the puck. U.S. comes out with it. It looks like they'll be able to clear, and that they will. Right to Jack Camp. Camp bumped off the play. Number 12 taking it in. He's bumped off the play as well. Shaker is going to send this one right outside of the zone. That by Gavin Richards. So now it'll be 7:26 left to go in the second. Now we are officially over halfway done. In the name of game clock, we'll see. Overtime is possible. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Face off to the right of Cooper Mears. Won by Ryan Lenahan and back to Noam Greenberg. Greenberg to Brown. Brown looking back to Lenahan. It's out of his reach. Out there as well in the forward position. Drew English on defense. Isaac Miller. Miller sending it outside of the zone. U.S. not able to send it back in the neutral zone. Battle along the boards for the puck. It's Lenahan. Lenahan to English. English trying to skate it forward. Number 4 gliding in with speed along the blue line, getting it back in Prepper possession. Josh Brown fighting to get back in Red Raider possession behind the net. Behind the net of Noah Caballero. Shaker looking for a holding penalty. They won't get one. Back in the neutral zone. Battle for the puck. Taken over by number 11. He's going to shoot it. Save made once again by Cooper Mears. Oh my goodness. Noam Greenberg skating in his own zone. He'll drop it off to co-defenseman Isaac Miller. To Drew English. It's kept in now by the Preppers. 21 takes a shot. And another big save by Mears. We're just here for the Cooper Mears highlights, ladies and gentlemen. Shaker trying to clear it out. Still unable to do so. To Jolly in the corner. To the left of Mears. He will clear it out. And they're going to call this one an icing. The forward line, for the moment, Schneider, Skilkin, and Mayhew. And looks like they're going to stick with those 3 yet again. On defense, it's Jolly and it's Lazar. The combination we see oh so often. Face-off one back by the Preppers. Kept in at the point by number 14. Around the boards it goes. Looking for a centering pass. But now Lazar's trying to skate it out, still unable to do so. Skilkin will send it out. U.S. sending it right back in. Back to Skilkin. Skilkin up the ice to Schneider. Schneider unable to pick it up. So it'll be Lazar. Lazar skating in. Not able to reach the puck first. It's number 10 entering in against Jolly. Jolly closes his legs, blocks the shot. Another shot blocked once again. Here, another block shot. That time it's by the freshman Connor Mayhew. Jolly up to Camp. It's off his stick. And Mayhew sends it right back in. He'll hop off. After his stick bends in an awkward fashion, he'll just leave it out there on the ice. Now he'll bend over and pick it up from his bench. Here's shot made. Off of a wraparound attempt. And I'm not sure Cooper Mears knew where that one was. It didn't look like he did. But with exactly 5 minutes left to go in period number 2, Shaker Heights still up in a 1-goal game. Only 1 goal has been scored, and as I said, that is from Isaac Miller, the second line forward. But for the moment, it's the first line of offense back out now. However, it's Emmett Lazar in the box for 2. I didn't notice that the penalty was assessed. At the blue line. Shot blocked. Now to number 12. Looking for another shot. Save made by Mears. Mears sprawled out. Keeping his eye on the puck. It's behind the net. I believe it was a roughing call on Emmett Lazar. Along the boards taken into the slot by number 15. Trying to get into 21. Not able to. Shaker's going to clear this one out for Jack Camp to take. Looking for a short hand. Centering it to Sammy Gerber. He can't make the play. Back to Camp. Camp to the blue line for Isaac Miller. He's the lone goal scorer. Slap shot. And it'll ring right off the pads and off the iron. Shaker needing to get back into defensive position. Here's shot made. Another big save by Mears. Jolly trying to clear this one out. Taken over by number 21 of the men in white, black and maroon. Number 5 along the blue line. Trying to pass it back to a prepper. But outside of the zone it goes. Number 21 not knowing that one was coming to him. Now here centering it is number 21 and he'll score. So with that, the Preppers are going to tie this one up at 1 apiece. So now our score, as I said, 1-1. Time remaining in the second. 3:43 left to go in that second period. Face off won by U.S. They'll get back to work. Each team with their own power play goal. That's why we sit now at a 1-1 score. So let's just say the penalties are really coming in clutch. 3.5 left to go in period number 2. Taken out of the scrum by Noam Greenberg. Off the boards to Lazar. Lazar to Gavin Richards into the neutral zone. Moving it forward to Oscar Schneider. Schneider bumped down into the boards. That looked like a penalty from here. Nothing's called. And the home team going to skate this one back out. Taken in by Jack Camp. Camp. Backhand forehand off the forehand. He'll get it to defenseman Noam Greenberg. Greenberg. Gavin Richards. But it'll go off the referee. Richards didn't know where it was for a minute. Now to Lazar. Lazar. Shot made. Save made. Looking for a rebound. Not able to get one. And now a 2-on-2 developing, but that pass goes right to Jack Camp. Now to Gavin Richards. Number 10 might have an opportunity. Shot made, save made with a kick from Cooper Mears. Rebound shot, it'll go wide. Everyone take a breather for just a moment. It's in the neutral zone, back into the Red Raider zone. Looking for a centering pass. It'll be taken in by number 7. Now a centering pass, shot made. Blocked by Isaac Miller. And now it's Jolly. Jolly off the glass. Trying to get that to English. Out of his reach. Back with the Preppers. That pass right to Isaac Miller. Miller to Richards. Richards trying to get it up to Camp. Camp not able to get it. But now a battle along the boards for puck possession. 3 against 3. Shaker is going to take it. Now this is taking a while. No whistle blown as of yet. They're going to let this one play out. And now it's U.S. on the rush, number 15, trying to get through Isaac Miller. Isaac Miller says no, thank you. But now it looks like a penalty is going to be assessed. And it'll be on the Preppers. Linehan with a shot. Or excuse me. No penalty assessed. Arm was raised, I believe, for delayed offsides. Excuse me. There, a hit laid down from Isaac Miller. We know physicality is a big part of his game. In the neutral zone. Taken over by Greenberg. Now English, but now it's a 3-on-1. Noam Greenberg swoops in, saving the day, getting the puck back into that corner. Shot made. Save made once again by Cooper Mears. Now he'll glove it right out of the air. And 56.6 seconds left to go in period number 2. We are tied now. It's 1-1. Face off, won by the Preppers. That shot will go wide. Not sure if it was tipped out in front or not. 50 seconds left to go in period number 2. In the corner to the left of Mears. Battle for the puck possession. Preppers come out of it. Shot made. Now here, rebound opportunity taken out by Camp, but can they get it out of the zone? Battle on the boards. Once again, taken out by Richards. Back to the Preppers, and now it'll be Richards on a rush with Sammy Gerber. He'll pass it up to Gerber. Gerber entering in. Shot made. Glove saved by Caballero. 23 seconds left to go in the second period. We're gearing up to have a great third period before we head into it tied. However, the Red Raiders are going to look to get a final strike going in the dying seconds. Face-off, won by Linehan. To Gerber. Shot made. It'll go wide. Now to Richards. Richards bumped off the play in the corner to the right of Caballero. Now he's going to work to get that possession back. U.S. pinning it up against the boards. And now trying to clear it outside of their zone. It'll head off of Jolly and into the Red Raider bench. They're going to have face-off be right outside the U.S. blue line. And now they're going to move with a bit of protesting. They're going to move the face-off to the U.S. zone. 5.1 seconds left to go in the second. Jack Camp taking this face-off. To his right, it's Gerber. To his left, it's Richards. On defense, Jolly and Greenberg. Face-off won by U.S. Pinned up against the boards. Gerber trying to get it back, but U.S. is going to kill the clock. And we will get a moment to breathe. One to one now our score. And arguably the biggest rivalry in the Great Lakes Hockey League. It's Shaker Heights versus the Preppers of University School. Shaker Heights is tied in a 1-1 game. Isaac Miller, the man to strike for the men in red as they head to the locker room. They're looking for a huge upset against the 4th-ranked team in the state. Can they secure that victory and head to the finals? Well, we'll see. After 30 minutes, nothing sets apart these two. We'll see if the final 15 does. If not, it's overtime. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll be right back after second intermission. And hello once again, Red Raider hockey fans. We are back for the final frame of this closely contested affair, and well, it's the closest you can get. We've got a tied game through 2. 15 more stressful minutes left to go. The first line of defense is going to be out to start. The second line of offense will be out to start. Linan's taking the opening draw, but it's won by US. We are ready for the final period of this incredible rivalry game. Here's Ryan Linan entering into zone, looking for a centering pass to perhaps Isaac Miller, maybe Josh Brown, but regardless, it doesn't work the way you would assume Linan would have hoped for. Back in the Red Raider zone, Greenberg off the boards to Miller. Miller loses the puck, but he'll get it back. It's a 3-on-2 rush if they hurry, but poke check from Isaac Miller. He's the lone goal scorer for the Red Raiders, as he is, I believe, the leader of this team in the name of shots as well. Speaking of shots, US did win the first 2 periods in shots. 25-9 was that count. Or excuse me, 25-16 was that count. And in the name of faceoffs, 24-14 US on top of that as well. On the power play, Shakers 1 for 1. US is 1 for 2. So let's just say the power plays are really coming in clutch. Both goals only being scored off of power play opportunities. Here, that's sent down the ice. If it's on net, icing will be waved off. That it is. And Cooper Mears is just going to decide to cover this one up, as there's a pepper coming right at him. Now under 14 minutes left to go in regulation time. If overtime is needed, overtime is needed. We'll see if we get to that point. Shot made. Save made by Mears. Trying to clear it outside of the zone. And it will. Defender number 20 hesitating on whether he should try to get the puck back in the blue line, but he did not. He'll let it skate out. Luckily for him, the Preppers send it right back in to their own offensive zone. Centering pass to no one but Gavin Richards. Skating it behind the net. Now up to Sammy Gerber off the backhand to Captain Jack Camp. That's right off his stick. Now to Emmett Lazar. Lazar sends it into the zone for Gavin Richards and Jack Camp to chase it down. Preppers get it right back to the neutral zone, outside of the neutral zone and into the Red Raiders zone, and we will get the icing call. 13-11 left to go in period number 3. Here, shot made from Garnett, and ooh, that might leave a bruise in the morning for the man that blocked that shot. Not sure who it was, might have been number 18, but putting his body on the line, nothing but respect for those types of players. Third line of offense out now. Skilkin, English, and Schneider make up that offensive third line. On defense, Greenberg and Garnett making up that first line. Now here to Oscar Schneider. Entering into the zone. He'll take the shot. Shot made. Save made by Noah Caballero. 12:46 left to go till the end of the third period. Now here a long pass up to number 15. He might have a chance. Shot made before Jolly could get there, and it'll go wide. Good play by Jolly to get in there and force the low percentage shot. And now it's the other way for Josh Brown. Shot made. Glove save made by Caballero. Back and forth we go. The Red Raiders have their chance. The Preppers have their chance. Back and forth, 12:28 left to go. And it's creating a very stressful environment here at OBM. Gavin Richards has taken this face off. However, won by the Preppers, and they will attempt to clear it. And off the boards they will. Right to Emmett Lazar. Lazar to Camp. Camp on the rush, moving it forward. Taken down to the ice. No call. Now, as I said, back and forth. U.S. the other way. Shot made by number 12. Save made by Mears. Behind the net it goes into the left. Into his left corner. To Gavin Richards off of a cross-ice pass from Sammy Gerber. Back to Sammy Gerber. No shot can be made. It's right to Caballero off the centering pass. And with that, he will elect to cover this one up for a draw. 11:54 now left to go in regulation. Second line of offense is going to be out. First line of defense, Garnett and Greenberg. Back out representing the men in red and white. Face-off won by U.S. It's a 2-on-2 rush. Number 21 moving it forward. He's up against Garnett. Now moving it up to number 15, centering it back to 21. And somehow that's in the back of the net. Must have just went up over his pad. Or perhaps maybe under his pad. Couldn't get a good look from where we're standing. But with that, University School is going to take the 2-1 lead. Face off, won by Shaker. Pass from Richards and it'll go right back to the Shaker's zone. Now Garnett. Down the ice to Sammy Gerber. Unable to stick with it, but now to Gavin Richards, to Sammy Gerber, shot made, too elevated. Gavin Richards off of a second chance. Also will not work behind the net, taken by the Preppers. And out by number 21. 21 cross ice to 12, he'll lead the rush forward. He's up against Quentin Garnett, shot made, it'll go wide right. Kept in at the point. Back to Garnett behind Cooper Mears' net. Gavin Richards attempting to clear it, and he will. Preppers sending it right back in. Garnett a little slow to get up on the Red Raider side of the ice. He'll get back up in what seems like a little bit of pain. Head back to the bench. Face-off taken by Lenan. And now Shaker's going to work to clear it out. To Josh Brown, leading the rush forward. Poke checked away from back to the Preppers on their own side of the ice. But turned over. Josh Brown to the point for Jolly. Jolly barely able to keep that one in. For the moment, the forward line, English, Brown, and Lenahan. Here's an opportunity for number 15, but Jolly's right up against him. Another great defensive play by Jolly off of a potential U.S. breakaway chance. Shaker struggling with their passes in the neutral zone. I hear that should be an icing, and it is on the Preppers. 10:16 left to go in the final period of action. U.S. leading this one. It's now 2-1. Face-off won by the Preppers. They'll try to set up back in their O-zone, get back to work. For the moment, the offensive line, Jed Skilkin, Jacob Zeng, and Oscar Schneider. Noam Greenberg skating with it. Isaac Miller is co-defenseman. Looks like he's just going to skate this one out himself. Sticking with it, but hit by the skate of Oscar Schneider and back into the zone. Oscar Schneider jumping back across the line after being onside. Looks like that first line of offense is going to be back out now. Here Jack Camp creating an opportunity of his own. Shot made, blocked by number 24 of the men in white, maroon, and black. Sammy Gerber cross ice off the backhand to Gavin Richards. To Jack Camp, and now it'll fall right to the keeper off of a bit of a missed reception of the pass. And with that, face-off will be coming up to Noah Caballero's right. 9:14 left to go in period number 3. A centering pass taken over by the Preppers, and they will get it back to the neutral zone. Taken over by Gerber in the neutral zone to Camp. Camp skating in, bumped off the play. Can the Preppers clear it? Sammy Gerber won't let him just yet. Now getting it past Lazar. They'll get it to the neutral zone, but Lazar will say, no thank you, and he'll send it right back in. 8:45 left to go in the third. The Preppers gonna try to go back on the attack. Here off the boards, it's going to be out of number 10's reach. And icing waved off. Bit of a surprise there. Cooper Mears was definitely surprised in the crease for the Red Raiders. Number 5 entering in. Stolen by Jolly. If that was just a tiny bit closer to Jack Camp, he would have had a great opportunity the other way. For the moment, Josh Brown, Gavin Richards, Camp hopping off in replacement. It's Ryan Lenahan, the sophomore. 8 minutes left to go in the final period. Centering pass to absolutely no one. It's right off the stick of Cooper Mears. Now the Red Raiders are going to set up on offense. It's Josh Brown and Ryan Lenahan. He's looking for a shot of his own. Shot made. Save made. So back at the point it goes for Greenberg. Greenberg to Miller. Miller with the shot. Blocker saved. And high up and into the air it goes, and eventually it'll hit into the netting to the right of the U.S. keeper, Noah Caballero. And with that, we will get a face-off in Caballero's zone. 7:41 left to go in period number 3. In this period so far, Shakers leading the shot count. Their shot made. Great opportunity there. Created by Connor Mayhew. Kept in at the point by Isaac Miller, eventually cleared. Miller sending it right back in, offsides. So they're going to need to touch onside, and they will, but the Preppers sticking with it at the moment. In the name of faceoffs, we're tied for the moment. Back to Cooper Mears. He'll leave this one for Greenberg. Greenberg skating it out from behind the net. Up to Mayhew. Mayhew trying to flip it into the U.S. zone. It won't work. Number 2 trying to go on the attack. Greenberg will win the race to the puck in the Red Raiders zone. Trying to get it back to Mayhew, the freshman. It's just out of his reach. The lefty, something you don't see too much in high school hockey. Not able to capitalize here. He'll hop off the bench. It looks like the first line of offense is now back out. Gerber, Camp, and Richards on defense. The combination you know and love, Emmett Lazar and Isaiah Jolly. U.S. sending it right back into the Red Raider zone. Jolly to Richards. Richards looking all the way up. If that pass were to connect to Gavin Richards, that would have been a phenomenal chance for Shaker. Unfortunately, it doesn't go their way. To Jolly. 6 minutes left to go in regulation time. Shaker's down 1. All the way up to Gavin Richards off the boards. Can he get there? He cannot make the play on it. On defense, Miller. Greenberg. To Camp. Camp sending it into the zone, but immediately taken out as the pass is blocked. Now to Ryan Lenahan. It's a 2-on-3. Shaker is outnumbered. Now Lenahan with a little bit of a deking move, trying to center it over to Josh Brown. He's tripped up. No call. Now U.S. trying to go back on the attack. They are not able to make it work. Mayhew off the boards, trying to get it to Lenahan. It's out of his reach. Now off the boards, it'll clear the zone. Now 21, looking for a shot. Not able to work. Isaac Miller will pick it up off the backhand, clearing it out off the boards. 5 minutes left to go in period number 3. Shakers down 1. Now Miller trying to get it back to the freshman Connor Mayhew. Yet again, not able to receive that one. It's just a bit out of his reach. Off the boards. Number 15, he'll dump it in. Lazar taking it. Lazar, forehand now to the backhand. Skating it behind the net. Scans the ice, he'll get it to Richards. Richards, cross ice to Gerber. Gerber, not able to pick it up cleanly. Back to the Red Raiders zone it goes, and maybe here a chance for number 7. Working it in front of Cooper Mears, save made. Shaker really trying to clear it out of their zone and get an offensive attack going. Doesn't feel like we've had too many promising attacks in the last couple of minutes, but here it's Gavin Richards. Trying to get it back to Jack Camp. A prepper right in the lane. They'll clear it out. Taken by Gerber in the neutral zone. Not able to move it forward. Number 12 entering into the zone. Jolly unable to make the play on number 12. Shot made, it'll just go wide. The Red Raiders still in this one. It's a 1-goal game. 3:40 left to go in period number 3. Centering pass to number 11. Shot made. Blocked by Jack Camp. Now off the boards, they'll get it to English. English is going to send this one down the ice. And they're going to say icing's waved off. For the moment, the offensive line. English, Lenahan, Brown on defense. Jolly and Greenberg. 3:20 left to go in period number 3. U.S. trying to clear it down. Caught by Brown. But it will escape the zone anyway as it's poke checked away from him. English hopping off. In replacement, it's Jack Camp, the captain. Taken by Lenahan. Now at the red line of center ice. The Preppers will take control of it and dump it right back into the Red Raiders zone. The Preppers just playing defense at this point in the dying minutes. 2:45 left to go in period number 3. Lenahan, speed not his best factor. He can't win the rush there. Off the boards, pass to himself. It's number 7 on the attack, entering in with him. Number 21 of the Preppers. Here's Isaac Miller to Lazar. Trying to get it back to Miller. Didn't know it was coming back for him, so Lazar is going to pick him back up and get it to Gerber. Gerber looking to Camp. And he will... I thought he would win the rush there, but apparently it wasn't icing. I thought that was off a Prepper in their own zone. Apparently not, with 2:19 left to go in period number 3. Shakers down in a 1-goal game. 1 goal is all the Red Raiders need to hopefully send this one to an overtime period. But for now, the Red Raiders are going to take a timeout. And we will be back after this short break. We've had a tremendous game here at OBM Arena. The winner going on to play in the finals of the Cleveland Cup against either Gilmore Academy or Padua Franciscan. That game right here at OBM Arena right after this game. But for now, we're focused on this. We've got 2:19 left to go in the final period. We will be right back. 2-1 our score, U.S. on top. Now, after the Red Raiders have had time to think this one over, they will send out, arguably, their best 5. That's Isaac Miller. That's Gavin Richard. That's Sammy Gerber. That's Jack Camp. And that's Noam Greenberg. Here it's back in the Red Raider zone. Isaac Miller skating it out. Sending it forward. Jack Camp can't pick it up. The Preppers clearing it right back out. 2 minutes left to go in period number 3. There a blocker saved by Mears. No rebound chance given up as Camp will clear this one down the ice. Or excuse me, never mind. Right up and into the Red Raider bench. Coaches needing to duck out of the way of that one. A minute 55 left to go in the 3rd period of play. University School, the 4th-ranked team in the state, is up in a 2-1 score. Here's shot made. It's blocked by Noam Greenberg. Shaker just needing to get it out of their zone and start an attack the other way. Off the boards to Camp. Camp centering it over to Richards. Richards to the boards for Sammy Gerber. Gerber back to Richards. Cooper Mears is off. Jolly is in replacement. Now here, Jolly is going to be the man to keep inside of the blue line. Sammy Gerber behind the net will pick it up. Jack Camp is the man to take it. But in the corner, he's pinned up against the boards. Take it out by Richards, a Prepper right in his way. Shot made, it'll go wide. And icing will be called. A minute 16 left to go in period number 3. It's 6-on-5 ice hockey until US or Shaker scores.
Here we go, Red!
76 seconds left to go. Face off one by Shaker to Noam Greenberg. Shot made, it'll go wide. Now off the boards. It'll go right back down the ice as the US clears it. Now we've got 67 seconds left to go. Head coach Matt Bartley keeping that squad of 6 out for Shaker Heights. Face off taken in by Sammy Gerber, looking to center it over to Jolly. Can't find his man, a Prepper in the way. Less than a minute to play. Off the glass. Shaker's going to clear it, but right to Noam Greenberg. He'll dump it in. Jolly picking it up, looking to center it over to a forward. And it'll escape the zone. To Isaac Miller, dumping it in. It's onside. 42 seconds left to go in period number 3. Noam Greenberg keeping it inside the line. Looking to pass it over to Sammy Gerber cross ice. But with this, US looking for a winning goal, number 12. Shot made, it'll go wide. Gavin Richards to Jack Camp. Shaker looking for a game winner. Jack Camp dangles around number 5, but they're going to whistle this one offsides. I didn't see the offsides. .8 seconds left to go. Offsides is the call that these away supporters aren't exactly happy about. 15 seconds now left to go. Jack Camp back in the neutral zone. They're going to look for one quick rush. Emmett Lazar in the neutral zone, struggling to send it back in. Hit laid down by Lazar, but that will take us to the end. However, a little bit of pushing and shoving. The referees need to get in between the men of red and the men of white. Shaker with a well-fought game. But now they are eliminated from the Cleveland Cup. University School is going to move on to play the winner of Padua Franciscan and Gilmore Academy tomorrow at, I believe, 8 o'clock. If not, at least somewhere around that time. US wins this by a score of 2-1 against your Red Raiders. However, Shaker isn't done yet. We'll be back for the Kent Area Regionals at Kent State. That's right, the College Kent State Ice Arena. We will be back. The Red Raiders facing the Solon Comets in what should be a solid win for the Red Raiders. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's why they play the game. And we will see you then. Thanks for tuning in. The Preppers win this one 2-1.